Hey everyone, and welcome back to our second special Halloween edition video for this Spooktober. For this week's video, I'm going to be doing a fun festive twist on a video that I did a few months ago where I made summertime cocktails, except for today we're going to be making spooky Halloween cocktails. So if you like alcohol and Halloween as much as me, then continue watching. Hi sisters! I don't know, it's so sour. That's so cool. Hi, welcome back. So I clearly can't make drinks here, okay? So we're gonna need to relocate to my special secret spooky laboratory and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, welcome to my secret laboratory.
What are you doing in my laboratory?
Hi, welcome to my secret laboratory. So yeah, I needed more like layout space. I needed a table. I got this nice tablecloth, so let's not destroy it, okay? This is a nice one. Just kidding, I got it from Dollar Tree. I learned from my making summertime cocktails video that I don't need to buy entire bottles of alcohol, okay? Because I had so much left over after that, and same with my wine tasting video. They don't sell small bottles of wine, but what they do sell, I got like little ones like this because I'm only making this drink like for me right now. Like if I want more later, then I'll buy a bigger bottle, okay? But like I don't need a huge thing. So that's something that I've learned, okay? And I've also learned to make a checklist of supplies, okay? That way I'm not leaving anything out. So I think I got everything. And the third thing that I learned was to look through all of the recipes and make sure that there is not some crazy like make sure 6 hours before that this thing's frozen or whatever, and then you got to do it like last minute and you got to wait for it. So I already know what recipes need me to do something like that, so we're gonna start with those first, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with making these spooky scary drinks. Drink number one is called a color changing margarita, and I wanted to do this one because it like makes like a really bright pink color, and I feel like it would look like super like Halloween spooky vibes. And the way that you get it super bright is by adding like these red cabbage ice cubes, and so you need to make the ice first. So we're gonna start with this one because this is like the longest process out of all of them because you need the ice to freeze. So we're gonna start with this one and then come back to it. So the first step in this recipe is you need to cut up some red cabbage. I think that they sell them shredded, but I couldn't find any, so I had to personally cut this up. I have a whole bunch of red cabbage right here, and supposedly it doesn't have a taste to it. Doesn't smell great. It smells like the ocean. Supposedly it doesn't like mess with the drink taste at all. You're gonna add this to boiling water and then let it sit for 5 minutes. I have water boiling right now, so I'm gonna go stick this into the boiling water and then wait 5 minutes. And then after you let it sit in the boiling water for 5 minutes, you take a strainer and then you just pour the liquid into a cup, and that's the liquid that you're gonna use because that's like the purple liquid from this. So let's go ahead and boil this, and then we'll take the water from that and then put it into ice cube trays.
1 hour later.
I just spent like maybe like 40 minutes trying to get that to work. So I put the cabbage into the boiling water and then I left it boiling, and so it turned out like really blue, and I don't think that's what you were supposed to do. So I had to redo it, and so I put a new set of cabbage into boiling water, but I took it off the heat and it still was blue. So I have two different ice cube trays and they're both blue and they were supposed to be purple. So we'll just see if that works out later on, okay? That'll be the last drink that we do, but let's go ahead and move on to the other ones, all right? This one's called a sour apple concoction, and I love sour apple stuff, so I'm very excited to make this, and it's supposed to be like green and like, you know, Halloween's just like green and purple and orange and like, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was supposed to buy a beaker for this one, like a science, like, I had no idea where to find that though, so I just went ahead and bought the next best thing. A skull cup. This kind of like ruins it too because you can't see that the green stuff's in here. So I may have messed up with that one. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I should have got a clear cup. So for this video, I bought something that I've needed for a long time, which is a cocktail shaker. I've never used schnapps before. Schnapps, it's a very fun word to say. There's 15% alcohol in this. I thought schnapps was like just like flavoring. There's actual alcohol in this. Can you like drink this straight? You pour that in there. 1.5 ounce of apple vodka. Okay, we might as well just pour the whole bottle, right? That smells really good. And then we use 1 ounce Gatorade. A lot of green liquid. Looks very cool so far. Oh, and that's it. And it's done. Okay, let's go ahead and pour some. For a second, I thought there was a hole at the bottom of this cup and I was about to freak out. Well, you can't see at all because I bought a dark cup, but okay, I just spilled it, cool. That tastes really good. It tastes very appley. It's like a spiked punch for sure. It's refreshing. The Gatorade really does it. That's strong. It's good and strong. It's like candy. I think that's also one of the easiest things that I've ever made on this channel, so please give me a thumbs up for how easy that was. Easy, like 8 out of 10. It was very simple to make, few ingredients, and it tastes like candy, so. Okay, drink number 1 done. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. This next drink is inspired by my favorite candy, and if you don't know what candy that is, you need to go watch last week's video because I told you guys that candy corn is my favorite Halloween time candy. So, what you're gonna do for this one is get a bag of candy corn. Okay. And then, okay, take the candy corn, you put it in a bowl. And then this recipe that I'm following, she says to add a shot of vodka, but if you see in this video that I'm watching, she clearly pours a cup. I'm actually going to soak the candy corn in this cup because it has a funnel shape to it, so like the juice will go to the bottom, and this one's just like all flat. Soak them in vodka. Done. Remember at the beginning when I told you guys that I learned to like look through the recipes and see like what needs to be done?
And the third thing that I learned was to look through all of the recipes and make sure that there is not some crazy shit, like make sure 6 hours before that this thing's frozen or whatever. I already know what recipes need me to do something like that, so we're gonna start with those first.
This needs to soak for an hour, so I don't know what I'm talking about clearly. We're gonna go ahead and take this and put it over here to the side, and that is going to soak there for an hour. This will be our second to last one right before we do the red cabbage one. So that's 2 that we're waiting on now. So let's go to move on to our next one. Good thing I chose 5, right? Moving on to our next drink, I guess we're gonna go ahead and do this one. It's called the Vampire's Cocktail, and I chose this one for several reasons. One of the main ones being that I already had this, what is it called? I had one of these pina colada classes, so this is one of the things that you need for this, and basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna like design the entire rim, and then the inside doesn't really matter because we're really focused on the outside on this one. 1/4 cup. So I'm not about measuring it, so we're just gonna eyeball it, okay? What even is corn syrup? Like I don't know what this is. We're gonna pour just a good amount, okay? We're gonna pour a good amount in here. I mean, we're never gonna use this again, so might as well just like go ham with it, right? This is hard to drink. Can we get a straw? A much better experience. 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, so I'm gonna go with like, what, 4 drops? Okay. This honestly looks really good. It looks very bloody. So that's, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Okay. God, how does she do it so perfectly? She had practice, I know it. Oh, hey, that actually looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay, how do I get it to stop dripping though? Okay, so like my blood's not stopping. Hers definitely stopped. Okay, so we're gonna have to use way less this time. I love how tasty videos make everything look so easy, like it's gonna be a 1-second thing. They definitely did not need as much corn syrup as I poured. I don't know what I was thinking. Can you see it? Like, it's literally dripping down right now. Okay, yeah, I think we're pretty done. And I think it looks very, very cool. I'm very proud of myself. This is the first one that I did was the only one that flopped. Like, it went way too far down. Spooky vibes. We put red sugar on it to like make it pop some more. Oh wow, this is very, very hard. It's not sticking at all. They make it look so easy and it's just not, you guys. It's not easy at all. This is hard. I don't even want to do it because y'all made it look so easy and it's absolutely not what you guys made it seem. I'm gonna put this down and then I'm just gonna like sprinkle it and then hopefully it sticks. No, it's just like it's deflecting it. It's not even attempting to collect it. There's sugar everywhere, guys. This is the messiest thing I've ever done. Like, this is a 0 out of 10. I'm not having any fun. This is the last time I will ever be doing anything like this involving red sugar. My hands are sticky. Like, this is not fun. Whose dumbass idea was this? This is so stupid. What the f am I doing? What is my life right now? Like, I'm genuinely questioning everything. Like, my entire YouTube channel right now, I'm questioning everything because what the f am I doing right now? I am not having any fun. This is the worst Halloween activity I've ever done. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this excess that's been falling off. Okay, honestly, I know I complained the entire time, like I always do through everything. But like this is actually very cute. The glass looks much better than I was expecting. They wanted me to put a different drink in here, which was just like not appealing to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and real quick gonna make a vodka cherry sour in here. So we're gonna pour a shot of vodka. So then we have our sweet and sour mix. A shot and a half. I don't know how much you're supposed to pour. Some grenadine in it. Some cherries. I was gonna say I don't have anything to pour this in. I just realized that what I was making the drink for. I don't think I made that right. It's not nearly as much as we needed. Let's try it. Not bad. Oh. It's a nice ass looking drink. I would never make it again though. It all came together very well. At the end, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The process, I'm rating the process a negative 50 out of 10 because it was not fun. Okay, now that we have an even bigger mess, let's move on to the next one. So this next drink isn't necessarily like Halloween extravaganza, but it is definitely like fall vibes, okay? And like October is just the beginning of fall, okay? So I felt like it was kind of appropriate. So this recipe calls for a bourbon whiskey, and I don't normally drink dark liquor on my channel, as you know. I mainly just stick with like vodka. In my personal life, like I honestly do like dark liquor. I just don't drink it because there's like so many other options. I don't really get the option to drink it too much, so I'm pretty excited for this drink. So it calls for vanilla ice cream. It's so smooth. I've had this ice cream in the freezer for like 12 hours now, and it's like, it's just at a very smooth consistency and texture, and I'm very proud of it for doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in ice cream like it says to do. I'm not gonna measure this recipe just because I don't feel like it, mainly. That's like the only reason why I'm not. Since this is a very small cup compared to like they're using an entire thing, I am going to make 2 rounds of this and pour it into 1 cup. So I'm gonna use half of the bourbon right now and then use the other half on the second one that I make. We got our honey. You add the vanilla, cinnamon. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend one of these, pour it in a cup, and then I'm going to blend another one of these and pour that in a cup and then put them 2 together because I made half and half because this is such a small amount. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that and then I will come back when I'm finally done with all of that.
11 minutes later.
Okay, so I put both batches together and it only filled up like this much of it, so I think you're supposed to like use a big blender, but again, this is a drink for 1, okay? I'm not making a batch for 40 people. You're supposed to do the rim before you pour this shit in there, okay? I already f***ed up. You're supposed to dress the rim of this beforehand, and I f***ed up and I didn't do that, so... Okay, some got on the sides, and then I have my cinnamon sugar over here. I'm making a mess, but it's okay because we already made a mess with the sugar anyways, so it's all good. You're supposed to put whipped cream at the top part, but it's only halfway full, so I guess we're gonna do half whipped cream. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Wow, what a mess. Okay, I can't get to the drink yet, but... Yeah, that's very good. This is very, very, very autumn harvest festival vibes. It's very strong. It's very strong. But it's good though. I'm making that again. I feel like I just took a shot of Fireball. No, it's better than Fireball, but it's really, really, really good. And I recommend it. That was a 10 out of 10. Okay, so now that we're done with that one, we have 2 more drinks left, and we already started the 2, so you know what they are. We're gonna go ahead and start with the candy corn one because I think that one's been soaking for about an hour now. So let's go ahead and get started with that one. It's supposed to look like a candy cane with the layers. The only problem with this is that I could not find a clear grenadine. This one's red, so I don't think it's gonna look good at all. I'm gonna pour it all in here. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I'll just eat this later, right? So now we have our vodka flavored candy corn. Now we have our candy cane flavored vodka. Then we add some orange juice to this. Okay, see, that's just wrong. Bruh, that's not what it's supposed to look like. Okay. Well, there you have it. It was supposed to look like a candy cane, and it looks like not that. Okay, let's just go ahead and try and see what it tastes like. I'm kind of very scared because it's been soaked in candy corn. I like candy corn as much as the next person, but like vodka infused candy corn, I'm scared. That is so good. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this again with like less orange juice, but it's so good. You don't taste the vodka at all. Like, this is literally the most hidden drink I've ever had in my life. I don't taste an ounce of alcohol in this at all. This is a 10 out of 10. Yeah.
3:28 a.m.
Hi there, fun fact, I just fell asleep for like 2 hours. I just woke up and 2 hours had passed. So I don't remember anything about life. I was waiting for this ice to freeze. It wouldn't freeze and the camera died and I was like, alright, I'm not gonna wait here or be bored, so I fell asleep. Back at it, let's go ahead and make this last drink that we've waited so long for. They are purple. Okay, cool, this might work. I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 shot of tequila and then add in a little bit of margarita mix. And then add in some lemonade. So I bought this cute little glass and it says I'm just here for the booze and it has like skulls on it, so I felt like it was pretty festive. This recipe dresses the rim with salt, but I am going to change it up and do sugar alongst it. Okay. That didn't work at all. I tried to put sprinkles on it. That flopped like my entire life. Okay, and then you pour this in here, so yeah, I mean, I'm not impressed at all. Tastes very good though. That's a good ass margarita. Yeah, the sugar rim was a very good choice on my half. I rate this like a 2 out of 10. It looks semi cool. I thought it was gonna be better. I'm glad I waited 4 hours for this ice to freeze and now I have a whole bunch of purple ice. Alrighty, the entire process of making all of these was like 8 hours. This one actually has a very interesting color to it and I like it. It's kind of like a sunrise. And it tastes very, 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 very good. I honestly enjoyed all 5 of these. Like, I have no complaints about, well, I didn't like making this one, but it came out very cool. But overall, they all came out very good and I'm impressed with myself. I've done it again. I won't be doing this again though. This was awful. And it is now 5 in the morning, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. So I will be putting links to the recipes that I followed for all of these drinks if you want to make them at home. I recommend all of them, except for this one. You may not want to do that one. Unless you have time and you want like an entire mess in your house, then yeah, then do it. That's the perfect drink for you. Alright, well if you guys enjoyed this week's video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button because I make new videos every Saturday, which means that you get a new video every single Saturday. Also hit that post notification bell because this is only the 2nd video out of 5 Halloween videos that we're getting this month. Also share this video to anyone who likes spooky cocktails and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, note to self for next time I do one of these videos is to make sure that all the products are open before starting the video.